The leak of dozens of, what shall we say, risque, illicit, nude celebrity photos by hackers over the weekend has sparked a massive privacy debate online and in the media. Now, supposedly a security weakness in Apple's iCloud service was initially blamed for the theft of nude photographs of stars ranging from Jennifer Lawrence to pop star Ariana Grande. But in a statement today, by the way, Apple said, don't blame the cloud. Ricky Gervais, though, the comedian, he had a different idea of who was responsible for the distribution of the images. He wrote this on Twitter: "Celebrities, make it harder for hackers to get nude pics of you from your computer by not putting nude pics of yourself on your computer in the first place." Now, Gervais has since deleted the tweet and backtracked his comments, calling them a joke, but not before igniting a firestorm of victim-blaming accusations. Now, joining me now for her take on the privacy of nude selfies is our own SE Cupp. SE, I get the sense you have some agreement with Ricky Gervais that the subjects of these photos, Jennifer Lawrence and so forth, bear some responsibility for this.
Yeah, it really isn't outrageous or certainly isn't misogynistic to suggest that if you have something valuable, other people might want to steal it. And that's true of flashy cars or expensive jewelry or nude photos of celebrities, which are valuable. So to suggest that if you own these things, you might want to protect them better or not own them at all, I don't think is a step too far. I think it's pretty common sense. But for the class of the professionally outraged, offended people, of course, they have to locate some kind of victimhood in celebrity nude photo hacking, as if there is one.
Oh, let me take this from two angles. First of all, I think that I'm old. And I think that maybe for the sake of this conversation, you're old as well. And the idea that young people are doing this, taking nude selfies and photos and sharing them with their people they have relationships, is much more common than I'm able to identify with, and perhaps you as well. And if that's the case, you're taking something out of bounds that basically everybody is doing. Now, everybody's a slight overstatement, right? But is becoming much more common. So are celebrities not supposed to engage in, I guess, what is becoming normal behavior because they sort of assume hackers are out there getting ready to steal it all the time?
I assume you're asking this facetiously, but I will indulge you. I've heard this argument made that we should compare these nude photos to credit cards, and you wouldn't ever tell someone not to use credit cards. For one, we don't live in a world where you can opt out of using credit cards. We do live in a world where you can opt out of taking nude photos. That is not a must in the world we live in, for better or worse. For another, rational people do often suggest that you don't use credit cards in places where they can be easily stolen. So if you're sitting in an internet cafe or a public Wi-Fi space, people tell you, don't take your credit cards out, don't enter your credit card or sensitive information into a computer in those places. Well, don't keep other sensitive information in a place where it is easily stolen. And unfortunately, we don't have technology that makes computers impenetrable today. That's a place where sensitive information is easily stolen. And if I said to you, well, if you don't want your credit card stolen, don't use it, you would say, yeah, that probably is the only way to avoid having my credit card stolen. That's just the world we live in. It wouldn't be misogynist. It wouldn't be
But it wouldn't be
out of bounds.
my fault,
it
is
would
the
be
point.
Common sense.
But it wouldn't be my fault. And by the way, I'm not sure how irresponsible or how much lack of protection the celebrities are affording themselves. Some of the stories suggest these were automatically uploaded into iCloud and PhotoStream the minute they take it on their phone. So they weren't storing on iCloud, making it so freely available for the hackers to come get. I think celebrities are being unfairly punished, and there's a sentiment in society of you traded something for your fame, and this is what we get in exchange. And I think that's unfortunate. I think they should be able to behave the way that other people behave as well. I will say, I told you I'm mixed on this because if I had a daughter, and I do not, I would clearly say, don't do this. If you never want this to happen, just never take a photo. That's my fatherly
But Will, they
perspective.
can behave like other people behave. And I would tell a non-celebrity, if you don't want your nude photos stolen, don't take nude photos. The fact is, it's already illegal. We already have protections for this. We're already on the side of you, the victim. We don't need to exploit victimhood anymore. It's illegal. There are repercussions for hackers who take these photos. But it is perfectly common sense to suggest if you don't want them made public, don't take them in the first place.
Okay, I see. Thanks for your help tonight.
See you this weekend.
Okay. Today, a federal